Hey good people, walking through one of my favorite little parks again. Quite a nice sloped hillside park here. Yesterday I did my first check into YouTube at some of my compatriots, colleagues, competitors if you want to call it that. I don't see them that way. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do my usual splash through recent YouTube videos and see what other guitar and instrument channels are doing, so I haven't really kept up with the community in recent weeks just because of the move and everything. But I did a little bit yesterday, and I don't know, is it me, does there seem to be a bit of a downturn in videos released by the usual suspects? I didn't find a whole lot of new stuff. A couple of luthery videos, people restoring or fixing guitars that were interesting. I won't mention the name, but there's this one fairly big channel that does guitar repair that I find hard to watch. Look where we're going in here. I find it hard to watch because to my eyes it looks like the repairman rushes everything. Everything is sort of slapdash. But when I look into the comments, all I see is praise for the work. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. I guess I am used to luthiers being so methodical, sort of measuring 5 times, always dry clamping before gluing, that sort of stuff. And this person doesn't seem to do any of that. Just literally cobble stuff together really quickly all the time, saying, oh, this may or may not work out, which isn't really reassuring if it's your guitar he's working on. But anyway, there are others that continue to be impressive. Not so many entries by the budget folks. The people covering the same sort of guitars that I was covering up till about 2 months ago. Seems to be a bit of a wane in that department. Tell me if I'm wrong. I just did a cursory check through. Also, I'm interested if you can point me to any other British-based channels of people doing guitar work or guitar reviews. I know the usual suspects like Andertons and, all the people connected to Andertons have their own channels now. And of course Crimson Guitars and some of the big ones. But and the bloke up in the northeast, I forget what his name is now, Rob or Robertson. I can't remember what his name is, but you'll know what I mean. Let me know if you can point me to any others. I'd like to see what other people are doing around here. Continuing to do some research on the area. Hope to maybe film a couple of trips to instrument related venues. This week's it's all about shelves. My shipment is coming on Friday or Saturday, which will be weird. The 5th of November is Saturday, which is like a July 4th type holiday here, although it's on the wane, I think. Halloween's American style Halloween seems to be taking over, and that's today. So my stuff's coming Friday or Saturday, so I had to order in some shelves because I have lots of books and records and things, so I have to get some shelves in place, so when they get here, I can quickly put the media on the shelves and get the boxes out, because the house is rather small, and I'm gonna have to act quickly on that stuff. And then it's gonna be a case of finding where I'm going to store and keep my instruments, being that space is a premium. Get my tools in the proverbial shed, and maybe start getting some instruments in to get this channel back up on the content that you all joined it for. Again, I appreciate those who have stayed with me during this interim period, and those who have found cause to enjoy some of the content, because it's different and it sort of documents what it's like to do an international move if you're this way inclined, with lots of instruments and tools and things like that. So hopefully it's been somewhat interesting or beneficial to you. But I want to start getting instruments in and doing instrument related videos. I will also maybe try to do less in terms of quantity. I know I'm a frenzy. People always tell me, I can't believe how many instruments you get and how many different ones you cover on this channel. What I might do is start doing 2 videos per instrument, and do a bit more of a deep dive type of thing into each one. Maybe one before setup when it comes out the box, without the unboxing. I'm not going to put you through that. And then another one after the setup, or maybe do bits of setup on camera as well, or just show you what work it needed, because a couple of you commented that that's what you would like to see. You know, sort of upgrade the coverage and concentrate on quality over quantity a little bit more. But you can advise me in that area. Tell me what you think, or what you'd like to see. And I will get back to you when that time comes, and you'll see, you know, videos again with models and makes as titles, instead of these dog walk videos where I just waffle. But anyway, I went to Bath Abbey yesterday cemetery, which is out of town. It's not actually close to the Abbey. It was absolutely spectacular old cemetery, graveyard, with stones going back to the 1700s, and also they found Roman coins there, so I think it was built on a Roman graveyard when it was originally laid out. So you know, things like that really intrigue me. I didn't shoot any video there. I shot lots of photos. If you're interested in seeing my photos of all these things that I talk about, and all the historical sites I go to, do feel free to friend me on Facebook or Instagram. That's where I tend to post most of the photos. So I go through, I edit them, I make them look good to my eyes, and I usually include little commentaries of the places I go to and all that. So if that's of interest to you, feel free. Some of you have already friended me on there. I haven't been on Instagram that long. I just went on there because it's more geared for photography. So I don't have a whole lot of support on there. So if you want to jump on there and find me, I'll leave a link in the video description below to both of those sites. And you know, drop me a note saying you found me on here. So I know. All right, folks. See you on the next one.